Very good afternoon to all the doctors from the state of Maharashtra. Maharashtra is reeling under a sort of heat wave. Temperature is soaring to 44 degrees in some of the districts of Maharashtra. But today we will do a very brief post-mortem of Maharashtra Medical Council election, which was stayed because of the Honorable Supreme Court's order. Let me say this quote by Abraham Lincoln that you can fool some of the people all of the time. You can fool all of the people for some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. And this is exactly what happened in this election. The election conducting authorities were trying to fool the doctors and the people of Maharashtra. But as it is said in the famous Bollywood movie, that एक ही दी है लेकिन सॉलिड दी है, समझने वालों को इशारा काफी है. I must congratulate the petitioner for pursuing this case till the hilt. So what is a post-mortem and why do we do the post-mortem? In second MBBS, when we are pursuing forensic medicines, we are asked to do at least minimum 10 cases and we have a journal attending post-mortem. The idea of post-mortem is to find out what went wrong. Why did the patient die? To ascertain the cause which is not known otherwise. So post-mortem is very important, and in this situation the post-mortem is also very vital because right from the word go, this election was a sham. Appointment of a returning officer, election notification, and not only that, through this petition, what we all came to know is that the registrar of Maharashtra Medical Council, he resigned on 19/12/2024. But out of the blue, his signature appears on the electoral roll which was finalized. Very strange, not done. So this is what they were trying to fool us, appointing a returning officer who is not eligible to conduct this election because not of the rank of under secretary as mandated by the act. The registrar was not there, he had resigned. Then it is a responsibility of the registrar to prepare the electoral rolls. Then who had prepared the electoral roll if he was not in the office? Each one of us would like to know. All 2,01,469 registered medical practitioners. I am deliberately using word RMPs because the law says all registered medical practitioners a day prior to the date of notification their name should have been included. They removed the name of more than 70,000 doctors, an insult or a slap on the electoral process. It is not done. 1967 rules clearly says in the stages of election that you should mention the stage of counting also. In this notification, the stage of counting was not there. Nomination forms available from 18 January to 18 February. For first 19 days, nomination forms were not available. Electoral roll was not prepared. Electoral roll was not kept in the office of the registrar. Who would go there when there is no electoral roll? There is no registrar. The new registrar was appointed in second week or first week of February. The electoral process started in January. Now, I'll tell you what is most important is that this post-mortem gives us three findings. One, someone in the Department of Medical Education, a very high-ranking official, and someone in the Department of Medical Education who were responsible for conducting this election, they had no aptitude or they had vested interest, or they have no aptitude and they still have vested interest. And I'm on the record. Why did you apply a returning officer who is not eligible? Why the electoral roll was faulty? When the registrar is not there, what we have seen in Maharashtra Medical Council, I want to tell all the doctors of Maharashtra, that the registrar, there is no full-time registrar. For the last 3-4 years, Maharashtra Medical Council, there is no full-time registrar. And the previous registrar resigned and went back to his college at Pune. And the present registrar is holding 3 charges. He is looking after Palghar district under one government scheme. He is a teacher or an associate professor in JJ Hospital, Department of Preventive and Social Medicine, and he is given additional charge. I want to ask this official in Maharashtra Education Department, what kind of aptitude you have? Do you think Maharashtra Medical Council could be run with a truncated registrar? He is having third responsibility as Maharashtra Medical Council registrar, and that too at a time when the election is being conducted, election is held. We all were dejected. Today is the 6th day. So many doctors went to the polling booths. They manage their OPDs, they manage their operations. They went to the polling booth, 36 polling booth in 36 districts. But what was the state of polling booth in Mumbai suburban, where the highest voters were there, more than 15,800 voters, area spread from Bandra to Trombay, Mankul, Dahisar, Balad. And where they would come? They would come at Wakola Public School. We had written, Healing Hands Unity Panel had written 4 days in advance, once they declared the list of the polling stations. And we said, please change the center, because this was at most crowded places, no parking, perpetual traffic jam, and Mumbai traffic is so horrible on working day. On working day, the election was kept. In the notification, stage of counting was omitted completely. No reply, no response, because of high-handed attitude and arrogance of these officials to the candidates, all 41 candidates who are participating in these elections, and the associations. And only one association kept writing, kept meeting the registrar, returning officer, the secretary, even the Minister of Medical Education. And he was very nice, immediately convened a meeting. And he wanted to get over all these problems. The officials were very adamant. So what happened? You couldn't fool the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Doctor had to face hardship on that day. We all went there, campaigning, voting. We had to come back. By 12:30, the entire polling all over Maharashtra came to stand still. And you are responsible for this hardship to the doctors. I request all the doctors of Maharashtra, that please take interest in this election. We are not at all happy with this credit point system. We will do away with it. QR code, what a nonsense they had introduced. Yesterday I saw that the mangoes which are going to come from Devgarh, Hapus, every mango is sticked with a small QR code. So they are, to validate my own qualification, you want us to put a QR code there. This nonsense should not continue. They are taking doctors for granted. I request all the doctors that Healing Hands Unity Panel is doctors friendly panel, doctors panel. Every doctor has healing hands. मराठीमध्ये असं म्हणतात की या डॉक्टरचा हातगुण खूप चांगला आहे. हातगुण चांगला आहे म्हणून डॉक्टर लांब लांबून आपल्याकडे येतात. प्रत्येक डॉक्टर महाराष्ट्रात असं आहे की ज्याने लांब लांबचे पेशंट बरे केलेले आहेत. डॉक्टर्स आर द टॉप नॉच ऑफ द सोसायटी. डॉक्टर्स आर द बॅकबोन ऑफ द सोसायटी. आणि डॉक्टर्सांना कमी लेखून, डॉक्टरांचा इन्सल्ट करून, अपमान करून हे जे अधिकारी ब्युरोक्रेसी, ऑटोक्रेसी सारखं जे वागतायत, आय थिंक दॅट इज नॉट डन. 15 तारखेला, on 15th of April, the next hearing is there in the Honorable Supreme Court. We look forward to the transparent, democratic election where all 70,000 doctors' name would be there. Election will be on Sunday or on the holidays. Most convenient polling station should be there, and doctors who are working in government services or who are far off from their districts or native place should be allowed to give an official off, and they should be allowed to vote by postal ballot, because doctors who are working in resident doctors, they are from different districts of Maharashtra. How would they vote? How would they go to their district to vote? So to make this election transparent, to make this election true representation of doctors, I request all the doctors in coming days to be get focused on this election and to help Healing Hands Unity Panel. All our candidates, all our conveners are tirelessly working since 17th January. The panel was formed on 26th January 2025. Tirelessly we are working. All the candidates, myself, Dr. Tushar Jagtap, Dr. Sanjay Vathore, Dr. Arun Humne, Dr. Sanjay Baliwada, and all conveners, to make MMC doctors friendly. Just now a doctor told me that he had written so many emails to the MMC registrar, no reply to him. She came all the way from Pune so many times on a. Otherwise, if they hadn't replied to her this time, it would have been contempt of court. So there is so much, I can say, state motherly treatment to the doctors, especially MMC office. If you go, no water to drink, no place to sit, they talk to you in a very, you can say, a different different tone. So to make doctors friendly MMC, to get rid of credit hour system, will introduce continued medical updation through MMC with a CME app for all the faculties. I request doctors from all the organizations, surgery, medicine, gynec, ENT opthal, skin, orthopedics, psychiatry, neurology, neurosurgery, all branches, I request them, all associations, I request them, please take interest in this election. Don't rely on your established organization. They are more focused on safeguarding their own chair and doing less for the doctors. Healing Hands Unity Panel promise you that we will be doctors friendly and we will make Maharashtra Medical Council doctors friendly. Thank you very much. I am Dr. Tushar Jagtap, convener, Healing Hands Unity Panel. Thank you.